Welcome back, students, to one more session of International Financial Management. In our last class, we have discussed about foreign exchange rate, the brief history about how it started from a gold standard to a fixed exchange rate and finally to a floating exchange rate. So today we'll be discussing about the exchange rate, quotations, bid price, ask price, and cross exchange rates. Okay, so I'm sharing the screen now. So in today's class, we'll be studying about bid and ask spread. Now, what is a bid price or an ask price? So commercial bank. So whenever individuals or institutions need currencies, they have to buy it or sell it to the marketplace called as the commercial banks. So while conducting such type of business, the banks quote two types of rates, means the price at which they buy the currency and the price at which they sell the currency. Say for example, you as an individual are approaching the bank to buy currencies from the bank. So you want currency, so you are buying it from the bank. So that price at which you buy and at which the bank sells is called as the ask rate, means the price at which the bank sells to you and you buy from the bank. Okay, so the currency is a commodity. You are going to the bank to purchase it and the bank is selling at a price and that price is called as the ask price. Similarly, on the other hand, when you are going or approaching the bank to sell the currency, so the price at which they are buying from you, the bank is buying from you, is called as the bid price. Why is this difference needed? You may ask me why such a difference is price is there. It is because it is the commission or the profit for the banks as they are dealing with the currencies. So there is a slight difference in the price at which they buy the currency and sell the currency. And this difference is called as bid and ask spread. Okay, say for example, if I give you a simple example, uh, say you are a retailer and you are buying products from the wholesaler and then selling it to the final consumer. So you say, for example, the product A is bought from the wholesaler by you at a price rupees 10. So that you are selling it to the consumer at rupees 12. So this difference is price is because you want to make a profit for your business. Similarly, there is the price difference in the currency exchange rate at which the bank is buying and selling. This is for their profit or for their commission of doing the business. And this difference is called as the bid ask spread. The bid ask spread depends on different factors. So if we talk about how to calculate bid ask spread, it is nothing but the difference between ask price and bid price divided by the ask price, means the price at which the bank is selling the currency minus the price at which the bank is buying the currency, the whole divided by the ask price. Now you may ask me, why is this difference in bid price needed? So this difference in price is needed, I told you, to make profits, and it depends on number of factors. Now to do a quick example, I have given the bid ask rate of UK pound in terms of dollars. So the price at which the bank is selling the pound is 1.6 and at which it is buying the pound is 1.52. So 1.6 minus 1.52 divided by 1.6, you will get 0.05. If you convert it into percentage, it becomes 5%. Means this means that The price differential between the buying price and selling price of British pounds in terms of dollars is 5%, means there is 5% profit margin for the bank. If you take one more example, that I've taken the example of Japanese yen. So one Japanese yen bid price is $0.007 and the ask price is $0.0074. So the bid ask spread will be ask price, that is 0.0074, minus bid price, that is 0.007, divided by ask price, that is 0.0074, which comes out to be 0.054 in decimal, or you can convert it into percentage by multiplying it by 100, that is 5.4%. So the profit margin between this is 5.4%. Now we have certain factors which affect the bid and ask price. So the spread or the difference, whether it is 5%, 6% or 2%, it depends because it is more or less depending upon these following factors. So the spread is more if the following costs are more. So bid ask price is a function of ordering cost, inventory cost, competition, volume, and currency risk. Now you may ask me, what are these? So to know that ordering cost is cost of processing the orders, means how tedious is the transaction, what is the ordering cost, whether you have to bid the currency beforehand or you get it on the spot. So if the processing time is more, processing cost is more, the bid ask spread will be more, means you have to pay more commission to the bank. Then inventory cost, cost of maintaining inventory of a particular currency. So if it is a rare currency, not rare currency in the sense that currency which is not frequently demanded by the consumers, for such currency, the bid ask spread, the commission that the bank charge will be more. Then, excuse me, competition. So if there is more intense for widely traded currency. So if, say for example, a currency which is widely traded, for such currencies, say for example dollars or euro, such currencies, the bid price spread will not be more because there are n number of banks who supply such currency. So the competition is high for the supply. So the margin or the spread or the profit which the banks make will be less. So the big spread, if the competition is more, it will be less. If the competition is less, it will be more. Then volume of currencies. That currencies that are traded in large volume are more liquid and do not cause change in currency price abruptly. So say for example, frequently traded large volume currencies, their price or difference will be much less. So for such currencies which are being constantly traded in a huge number, for such thing the bid ask spread is low. Then currency risk. So for those currencies whose price current is not stable, it is very haphazard, continuously the price moves up and down because of, say, some crisis of economics or political or some other crisis. So if there is wide variation in the price of that currency, for such currency the bid ask spread will be more. So these are the factors which will affect the difference in the bid and ask price. If it is not stable, the spread will be high and you will be charged more while uh, buying, and you will be charged less while selling. So currencies also behave like other types of products. Then the next concept here is about direct and indirect quote. Okay, so normally whenever you see the news or on the internet, you just, if you search the exchange rate of $1, so there is only one price. We don't have two prices of bid and ask price. There only in newspapers or on television, only the ask price of the currencies is given. So this ask price can be referred in two ways, that is direct quote or indirect quote. Now direct quote means that value of foreign currency in terms of dollars. Say for example, uh, 1 pound is equal to $1.52. So this means that it is a direct quote, means any currency which is any foreign currency, 1 unit of foreign currency is expressed in number of units of dollars. Such quote is called as direct quote. So on the same sense, if you talk about today's currency rate of Indian rupees versus dollar, so 1 rupee is equal to $0.013. Now you may say, what is this? 0.013, I have never heard of, because we normally expect in India that is $1 is equal to 76.92 rupees, something like that. So that $1 is equal to 76 rupees, that is an indirect quote, because we are not denoting the value of foreign currency in terms of dollars. We are doing, our country is 1 rupee is equal to so many dollars. So when such thing is happening, so when you are expressing $1 in so many amount of another currency, we call it as indirect quote. So if you talk about direct quote, it is about foreign currency, 1 unit of foreign currency equal to so many dollars. So indirect quote, I told you just now, if the foreign currency per unit of dollar are referred as, so if the number of foreign currencies is represented in terms of $1. So here I told you $1 is equals to 0.97 euros, or $1 is equal to 76.92 Indian rupees. So this is indirect quote. And there is a relation between direct quote and indirect quote. So direct quote and indirect quote are inversely proportional, means indirect quote is equal to 1 by direct quote, or direct quote is equal to 1 upon indirect quote. So I'll give you an example for this. See, I've given you the relation between, say for example, Indian rupee. So I told you Indian rupee is equal to, so 1 rupee is equal to $0.013. So this is a direct quote. And what you see normally on television, on newspaper, that is 76.92 rupees, means $1 is equal to 76.92 rupees. So this is indirect quote. Similarly for pound, it is 1 pound is equal to $1.5. If you make it in indirect quote, $1 is equal to 0.67 pounds. Similarly for euro, 1.01031 and 0.97. So this, how can you do it? You can do it yourself also. So if you are given, say for example, you see the price in the newspaper, that is $1 is equal to 76.92 rupees. So you can make it into indirect quote. How? 1 divided by 76.92, which will come out to 0.013. Similarly, you can do it for any other thing also. So if you take a direct quote, when you can do it. So 1 upon 0.013 will give you 76.92. So we say that direct quote and indirect quote are inversely proportional to each other. So similarly, you can do this. So 1 upon 1.5 will be 0.67, or 1 upon 0.67 will give you 1.5. So they are inversely proportional. If you know one, you can change it into another. So this is about direct and indirect exchange rate. So I think that's enough for today. You can try these problems. That is conversion of direct quote into indirect quote. It is very simple. The quote given, that should be divided by 1 upon that given code, you will get the indirect code answer. So that's all for today. I hope you understood it. Please comment, raise your queries, like, subscribe my channel so that you get further notification. So that's all for today. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you.